Hey traders, Nick Shaheen here looking at Hyliion. Why? Why Hyliion? Because somebody asked. See, I'm a nice guy. I'm not always bad. No, I'm just kidding. So Hyliion history, I don't have a trade. I don't have a friend who has a trade. I don't have anything against the company. I love the looks of their trucks. As far as EVs, personally, my personal taste and preference is I prefer seeing a current viable profit and loss statement that I can trade. I want to reduce as many question marks as I can, and with this one, unless I know the CEO, I have a lot of question marks. Not that it's bad, it's just not for me, not my taste. But I have been bulletproof with my calling levels on it, helping traders. That's why somebody that likes Hyliion said, do a Hyliion video inside of another video comment section. I forgot what that was. But anyway, so back to Hyliion. Last time I was long was when it lost 18. Then I said that's a pretty ominous technical breakdown, and it hasn't recovered since. It poked above 18 a couple of times, but never recovered 18. Then the process repeated at 15, and then now it looks like, you know, there was some good news here with a double bottom. I don't like to say those, but double bottom here. But it's starting to look like this stent right here. Double bottom around, was this 15-ish? No, came back, and then this was a battery headline of sorts. But we don't want this. That's the stent that could be happening here. So let's put lines. I don't delete many lines. This way I'm accountable to what I say. So the mark to beat, they never took it back. Trigger low 2, they never took it back. That's the 15. Then the warrant strike, which is they're fighting for now. You remember the warrants? Yeah. Those are important for the fans when it was falling, and I said it's going to go lower than the warrants. And anyway, so we have this box that we can extend right, and you can see it's still playing an important role because they're smack in the middle of it. So this failure here matters because it mattered here as support. They fought over it, they lost it, came back, it was resistance, they lost it, came back, they broke above it, and now they're trying to defend it. That's proper price action. There's no disaster imminent yet because they're above it. So that's the pivot they're fighting over. What is it? It's basically today's low. Today is what? 7.7. So the last few days, you don't want to go lower than that by much. I mean, it's not a hard line in the sand. If you want a hard line in the sand, go to the low of June 1st. You don't want to lose that. And if you do lose that, then your support level would be 9.5. First support. If you lose that, let's look forward. Let's not lose that. But if you do lose that, then you're liable to start talking about this and start looking like that stent back there. Now on the upside, where's the positive potential? When they rally back into 12.6, 12.7, they're going to find sellers. Normal price action would fade a little bit, come back and take it out. That would be a bullish pattern that would invite more buyers with immediate resistance around 13.50. And then repeat the process around $15, which would be a lot tougher. Now, this stint here, this move here, could be somewhat easy, but job one is don't lose the progress you made by beating this. That's job one. Job two, tackle this, this, and this the way they should, and it could be relatively easy now. When it hits this one here, the zone here, there's going to be a lot of sellers. So here's the caveat and warning. If you get a day where it goes ballistically spiky and I'm underwater and this spike will get me out from underwater or almost whole, I would get out. That's personally. As a trade, I would get out. This is a gift because this line, this zone, and this line are killers. 22 line is a killer so far. The 1650 zone is a killer. It's very sticky. So these are technical comments. If you love the company and nothing, why are you watching this video? Because I get comments in this section, not lately, but I used to. Hate, hate, hate. I can't believe you said that. I'm in it to win it. I added. I borrowed on a credit card. That's fine. But then you don't need opinions. You have a thesis and you're working it. Kudos. It could work out. I can't say it won't work out. The company looks legit. I like their hybrid concept of electrifying half the semi, half the axles. That's fine. But from a technical perspective, I'm offering you how charts work. And so far, they've been spot on with this company. So first of all, you need the market's help. if the market's correct, nothing is going anywhere fast. And why would they correct? Because let's infuse some macroeconomic conditions into the equation, because you have to trade inside the market. Nothing trades in a vacuum. So let's go to the SPY. Up until yesterday's blink of a red dot, we had 9 consecutive all-time high closes, and the 10th one yesterday didn't happen. It would have been a record of records, like never happened before, 10 in a row. So we're not only breaking records, we're breaking records on records, so about breaking records. So what we have here, folks, is an extreme situation in everything. We have an extreme stimulus from the White House, with one more to come, with that spending bill of 1.2 trillion. Oh my God, I can't believe we're using that word. You guys know what comes after a trillion? Start practicing. Something starts with a Q. It's quadrillion. Anyway, a trillion is a shit ton of money, folks. It's unbelievable. Anyway, so we have an extreme stimulus package, 5-7 trillion. I lost count. We have an extreme Fed. Never been crazier. And by the way, Fed is doing reverse repo. Now that's getting wonky. I got into a debate today with somebody I respect a lot, but I disagree with her disagreeing with me because I read about it. I educated myself about it. Basically, the Fed is running a pawn shop reverse, and that means it's sucking money out of the... so they say they're not worried about inflation. So why are they doing this? They're sucking money out of the system. They're infusing 120 billion, and then they're taking out more. Anyway, so we have extreme Fed, extreme stimulus, extreme sentiment. People love stocks everywhere. We have extreme stock prices. We have extreme stock charts. Look at this. So this is a quarterly chart on the S&P. This is the whole frickin' market. That is an extreme situation. Everything is extreme. Everything. Amazon's extreme. Apple's extreme, the snoozer. The what? I mean, come on. Oil is extreme, and it shouldn't be. Oil should be like $30, $35. We use less of it, we have more of it, and people are ready to pump. And if they disband OPEC, oh man, they're going to pump all they can. So I'm short oil and winning. I've shorted banks and won, just to give you the concept of how everything is extreme. So everything has to revert to the mean. I'm not saying crash, but in this case, reverting to the mean is a big dip. So buy on the dip and leave room for buying on the dip. In other words, how does that translate to Hyliion? I'm not telling anybody how to trade. That's how I would trade it. If I'm looking to add 100 shares, I would add less than half right now. Leave room for error. Where is the rush? You say, I'm in it for the long term. So a couple of ticks is not going to matter one way or another. Why do you decide it's only one way? So if a couple of ticks don't matter, why not wait out? At least with part of it. That's my opinion. So this stock has to trade inside of an extreme market. So you have to account for that. The micro of the stock has to trade within the macro conditions. Conditions have all the tailwinds in the world, all of them. Not one thing is going wrong right now. That is going to stop because the Fed told us they will stop. The stimulus, one last headline and we're done. And when there is a void of tailwinds, it becomes a headwind to people running. All right, Nick signing out.